better days seem like they just stay away whenever I try. There's so many things that I keep in my mind. My friends keep me out and it hurts every time. With all the emotions I built up inside, oh why can't I? Will someone look for me if I disappear? No matter how much that I scream, nobody hears. But I see the light from far away, it's down the line. Maybe I should not give up without a fight, 'cause there will be a time. Oh, 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 oh. There will be a time. Oh, 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 oh. There will be a time. Sitting lonely in my room again, acting like I'm innocent. Why do I try? 'Cause now I'm feeling like a fool again, thinking I can fool myself by telling me lies. When there's so many things that I keep in my mind, I hang around people I don't even like. If they can be happy and walk with a smile, oh why can't I? Will someone look for me if I disappear? No matter how much that I scream, nobody hears. But I see the light from far away, it's down the line. Maybe I should not give up without a fight, 'cause there will be a time. Oh, 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 oh. There will be a time. Oh, 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 oh. There will be a time. Will someone look for me if I disappear? No matter how much that I scream, nobody hears. But I see the light from far away, it's down the line. Maybe I should not give up without a fight, 'cause there will be a time.
Mama said you're meant to burn as bright as a star among the midnight sky. All the pressure blinded me, but now I see I'm no different from the rest. You said I'd fly away, but my walls have kept me down. Now I'm lost and I'm afraid, and I'm close to hit the ground. You said I'd fly away. You said I'd fly anyway, but I keep on falling. show me proof that there is something more. I just hope I am okay with the choices I make. Maybe then I'll understand. You said I'd fly away, but my walls have kept me down. Now I'm lost and I'm afraid, and I'm close to hit the ground. You said I'd fly away. You said I'd fly anyway, but I keep on falling. But I keep on falling. Guess it's been a while since I fell in love, but after last time, don't wanna mess things up. You're so beautiful, and I can't deny. My heart is always with you, my head's always stuck in time. Love, let me go, 'cause I've been holding on for far too long. I've been fighting and keeping strong. Now you just gotta let me go. Time, wash away every feeling that can cause me pain. All these memories
Welcome to Nagaland door.
Hello everyone, welcome to day 6 of the Hornbill Esports Championship. For Dota 2, we are on the first game of the day, GGK versus YNF. Hope you guys are excited for this game. We did see some really fun Dota coming out from these teams on the previous days, so this is going to be super exciting to watch. They are in the banning stage of the draft. This is already, we've seen how GGK has played a very dominating game from their side with a very strong Phantom Assassin picked up on their carry player. So this is going to be interesting to see if they will be allowed to pick up that Phantom Assassin in this draft or whether they will be a respect ban for the hero. And this tournament, guys, remember, is brought to you by the Department of Youth Resources and Sports Nagaland. So kudos to them with a prize pool of 2 lakhs in total. So let's see which team will be taking away that grand prize. For now, we are still in the qualifiers. So now YNF and GGK battling it out to see who will take that point. First few bans are pretty standard. Medusa and Clockwork taken out by GGK. And YNF taking out some really annoying support heroes, which is the Earth Spirit and Oracle, along with a Luna. They do not want that opener carry on the side of GGK. They have seen how strong G can play on the side of GGK, so they do not want to give him any of these strong carry heroes. Interestingly enough, SF is still in the pool, but surely will be banned out, right, in the last couple of bans. They are using some of their reserve time to make this final decision. And a little bit of intel about the teams. In the meantime, GGK is a team from Darjeeling, while YNF is from Nagaland. So, guys, whichever team you're supporting, make sure to let us know in the YouTube poll. It's there in the chat. So, just vote for the team that you are supporting. YNF definitely taking time on this ban, trying to figure out what they want to take out over here. All right, they go for the Morphling ban. GGK now seeing this ban, they're going to have to decide what they want to exactly lane up here. They do not get to pick a Luna or the Morphling given the bans, but what can they choose as a very strong hero? Maybe start off with a carry pick, but that can be a little bit dangerous given the stage of the tournament that we are in. So maybe they might start off with the support pick to be safer. They are still going ahead with some pesky hero bans like the Nyx, and now they have to go for their first pick. Okay, we did not see that SF get banned out. So GGK instantly picking it up. They do not want to give it to YNF. So YNF responds with a Shadow Demon pickup here. Shadow Fiend being an insanely strong hero in this meta with his ability to really melt down towers, that Mask of Madness right click build, and the lane domination he can provide. He is very strong early on. Sure, as a hero, he is very squishy. And as Dakshina had put it, like a glass cannon, which is a very nice term to usually describe him, but he hits like a truck. So they really have to think about how they're going to shut it down now that they let it through in the draft. GGK now banning out a Drow Ranger. YNF will have to think about how now they have to put a lane matchup. A very strong off laner who doesn't really care about these raises coming from the Shadow Fiend, but can still burst him down and maybe really pressure him in the lane would be really good. The raises can be really painful, and the slow coming out from successful raises in a row is really hard to kite. So probably Underlord or a Centaur, a hero that doesn't really have to walk into the lane and right click those creeps. could be pretty useful. They go for the Meepo ban as well. YNF decide to ban out the Lich, very aggressive lane support. He has that power spike at level 3 where his Frost Blast gets really, really annoying, along with the shield to keep his core alive as well as give that additional sustain and slow. They go for the Doom on the side of YNF. Interesting pickup. Honestly, you would think Shadow Fiend a little bit later into the game can have a tough time against this Doom, given that he can just still right click down the heroes, but definitely stops him from having that free range that he would like. So, nice pickup coming from the side of YNF. Laning stage, he might be okay given that he has that passive regen. But how long can he stand there is going to be the question. This will depend on the support that GGK is going to pick up. We still see that Abaddon, a very good post 5 who can give a lot of sustain and regen and protection to the team, is available in the pool. No team has banned it out just yet. Will they go for it? Oh, they go for a task being so strong right now with that Drunken Buddies facet. So he has the ability to really buff his allies, also save them with the Drunken Buddies and the Snowball. Ability to engage, disengage, and also provide a lot of gank ability early in the game. So very interesting pick. Going strong on GGK with those really strong meta picks. Now, probably they can go for their post 5 pickup so that they don't really have to reveal too much into their draft. They're taking some time to make this decision. Honestly, Rubik also can be a good pickup here given that disruption is there from the Shadow Demon and the Doom. So if he can pick those up and really counter initiate, it will be very nice. If not, since they already have an aggressive support, they could go for something that can be a little bit defensive. Never mind, they go for the Magnus. Nice pickup. Definitely helps the Shadow Pain with that empower. This is definitely going to be an offlane Magnus. He is going to be very good at making these plays, being able to reach those backlines and keep YNF on their toes. So two really strong frontline heroes, the Tusk and the Magnus. Their lane is also very strong. They can be very aggressive against whatever carry comes out with the skewer. So they have to be really careful about their positioning. And even then, if there is any sort of danger in place, Tusk is always there to Drunken Buddy Snowball out of there. YNF now seeing those picks, using a little bit of the reserve time to think about what they actually want to play here. What kind of a carry can actually sustain in these lanes? YNF go for that Rubik pickup. They want to steal these spells instead. Rubik was definitely good on both sides, so nice pickup from YNF to stay back and use his Rubik to stay back and steal some of those value spells on all these heroes of GGK. Now, with that Rubik reveal, they will have to decide whether they want to reveal their mid or carry player. Honestly, they can definitely choose a carry right now, given that the offlane of GGK is pretty much solid here. So, honestly, carry that can deal with this kind of damage and repositioning. PS looks pretty good here, but she can still be bursted by the Shadow Pain if she misplays. Overall, she can still contest with the farm coming out. They go for a mid lane pick. They decide to reveal their mid laner, which is going to be the puck. Makes sense because they do not want it to be banned out over here. So nice setup coming in from the puck with the coil into the doom and probably any sort of team plays coming out from the spells that Rubik might steal. So good synergy in the heroes that YNF have picked up. GGK now know what they are going to be playing against in mid. Have to decide what they want to really lane up here. Puck can have a tough time. Co-op. If they are thinking about like their mid laner, co-op is still in the pool, very strong hero right now, can really burst down these supports. Mm, Still, if it is a Magnus mid, let's just assume it's a Magnus mid, then we really have to see. Not too sure if GGK is up with these flex picks. They are using the reserve time, 30 seconds on the clock. Ooh, flex it is. Magnus mid indeed. So Night Stalker is picked up. Very good hero against the puck. Really jump on her. She is very kitey with her spells, being able to phase shift, orb out, and so on. So they instantly flex the Magnus and they make it to Night Stalker. Once he jumps on those backlines, he can really zone out a hero and there's no response to it. Probably cannot say with that disruption if he's going for that blinding talent, blinding facet. Now GGK, after they picked up the Night Stalker, they're like, okay, let's take out a hero that can be super aggressive and really turn around the early game. So they go for the ban on the Ursa. And finally, YNF banning out that Abaddon. Given that it seems like only the post 5 is left from the side of GGK. So they are taking it out. No Oracle in the pool. So that kind of sustain is not there. There is still the Dazzle. We haven't seen it in the tournament. If they want that kind of sustain coming out, Dazzle is definitely a good pickup. They can also go for probably a Shaman, a Lion, or something like that to add on to the disable. But honestly, since they have these kind of really aggressive heroes already, like the Task, the Magnus, the Night Stalker, they could even go for a silencer here on the side of GGK to really enable that setup and stop any of these heroes on the side of Viner from counter initiating. They can keep back the Doom, keep back the Shadow Demon from saving anyone, Rubik. So silencer is still in the pool. Let's see if GGK is thinking about the same thing and go for that. They are on their final ban. YNF will have to think about the carry pick now based on this. Honestly, against the Shadow Fiend, Night Stalker, hero that doesn't really care about this and can snowball, farm fast. We could probably go for something like a Razor carry to steal the SF's damage. If not, mm, maybe a more tanky carry like the DK that we saw yesterday that is still available in the pool because the rest of the lineup heroes are very, very squishy. So having a second meat shield of a carry in front will definitely be good. Lifestealer is still in the pool. Okay, they go for the Willow pickup. Very good at the AoE control with those bramble stuns and the bedlam coming in place. And instantly YNF go for that Lifestealer pick. Yes, definitely Lifestealer can deal with this kind of plays. He doesn't care about the brambles as long as he's in his rage. So he can also go around with the Doom and the Puck. So honestly, I feel like the silencer could have worked there, but sure, they do want more setup on the side of GGK, so they go for this lineup. And now both teams are set. Their drafts are completed and they are ready to battle it out in the game one of day 6 of the Hornbill Esports Championship. Guys, make sure to show your support in the chat for this team while they are ready to take on each other and get that extra point in this qualifiers. Classic pause for the first game. Let them just load in and get ready. In the meantime, let us get ready as the spectators of this game. Here are the starting items. Both teams are going for the basic level of the gauntlets. There's no other one stick on the willow side. He is looking for the spell spam coming from this Shadow Demon, assuming that that's the lane matchup there. Definitely a stick is going to be really good against the Shadow Poison spam that will be coming out from the hero. Alright, the teams are ready. Alright. Smoke is up. Shadow Flame going with the stick pickup. Sorry, wand, completed wand. And the iron branches for the stats. YNF moving towards the rune. Lifestealer and Doom, not smoke on this. They are just going for that aggressive ward placement early in the game. GGK positioned very aggressively for this bottom rune. They want to take a fight in case YNF decides to walk towards this. But YNF is playing pretty safe. They are staying on the high ground for now. They already have their ward down for the mid lane. Oh, another pause coming out. Seems like the puck is lagging. Hi guys, just some info again about the teams. For those of you who missed it, GGK is a team from Darjeeling and YNF is from Nagaland. There is a poll on the YouTube chat for you guys to show your support for whichever team you think is going to win this game. So definitely cast your votes and be ready to watch the results. This is going to be a really fun game, very interesting draft coming out from both teams. We did see the SF being picked up, not banned. So it's going to be either a really strong early game from the side of GGK, and we can watch the towers melting to this SF, or YNF has a solution for it with this lineup of the Doom, Lifestealer, and Puck. YNF just sorting out that lag issue. GGK being very understanding. YNF calling G. So let's see. Alright. Wards are now in place. Pretty sure that there's not going to be any action here for the rune. Very defensive ward on the side of Radiant. Puck wanting to secure this side, so has vision on this rune. Magnus going in. There is a disruption. So Puck will get it. And that is the official start of game 1. And whoop! Alright! It is not a Magnus mid. It is a Night Stalker mid against this Puck. He misses one creep, so Puck is going to get a little bit better of a block there. But man, who would have called it? Night Stalker mid. We did predict the flex. Just did not see which flex it's gonna be. Both mid laners getting that range creep secured. Night Stalker keeping his creeps alive. Going to aggro it towards the range grip, and Puck is doing the same, but Nice a little bit smarter here. Getting that range creep probably down. I will try to orb. No. Okay. He is able to contest that farm with that void. He did go for the blinding void passive. So going to be an interesting mid matchup. Lifestealer is having a decent time, and he will, because he does have the Shadow Demon in his lane. Bottom, the lane being pushed out so aggressively. Gonna be okay for now. Getting back to mid lane. Lane being shoved out. Now Puck trying to get those right click harass onto this Night Stalker. But he is going to be fine, given that he can just stand his ground. Going for those Brave Souls and a stick to get some charges off of the spam. A little bit of aggression coming out on this Rubik. Shadow Flame being very strong with those raises, connects, and they take the Rubik down. Punished for that aggression coming out there. And first blood going to the Shadow Demon. Magnus will be really intimidating once he gets that skewer up. He does have it, but if he gets any kind of opportunity to really reposition the Shadow Demon or Lifestealer, can be a guaranteed kill.
Your nightmare continues.
Puck is going to really rely on these water runes because of the bottle, but Night Stalker will have to hold his ground with just the Tango region and the stick. He is able to stay on top of the CS board though with the 17-3 and Puck at 16. Nice stack coming out from the Shadow Demon on the small camp. Willow scouts it out. Given that the lane is pushed in, they might look to take the small camp. They will. They'll have to contest it. Lifestealer coming to do some harass here. Meanwhile, bottom lane, lot of aggression coming out. They are able to throw the Doom in, and that is a kill secured on the Shadow Fiend. And okay, no, it's a shared kill, but definitely going in the favor of Radiant here. Oh, so big, dishing out a lot of damage on the Shadow Fiend. Fast looking to punish it. They're gonna be careful. Top lane, Shadow Demon, while trying to protect that stack, did take down quite low. But he's gonna be okay for now. Rubik did take the task and throw him back, but it wasn't enough. The amount of magic damage coming out from the Shadow Fiend at those points in the lane can be really critical. Mid lane now, Night Stalker facing the brunt of the damage coming out from this illusionary orb from the Puck. Has to be careful not to let it clip him, or else he is going to be punished very strongly. Bottom lane, Tusk taking down a little bit low for his aggression. This time the kill will go to the Rubik. So they are going to be happy with that. Meanwhile, top lane, the Shadow Demon is finally punished for always contesting these pulls and positioning himself very aggressively. Rubik was looking to make a rotation mid to get that Night Stalker, who was already at 50% HP, but now that the Puck was forced back, he's going to be backing off to the lane, looking to snipe a courier on this Tusk. Tusk will not have it. He is running after the Rubik. Will anything be done? No. But meanwhile, top lane, Lifestealer going on this Willow, wanting to make a kill out of it. He has a realm to get out. Magnus wanting to skew back the Shadow Demon, but doesn't get him in his clutches. So he's going to be okay. Meanwhile, mid lane, Night Stalker, nighttime, looking to be a bit more aggressive against this puck at this point. Things coming out in every lane. Now the teams are ready to make some plays. There is the Lotus being picked up here by the Tusk. He traps the Rubik. Oh, the raise is coming out. Nice raises, and he gets the snowball. So will they be able to get this kill? Yes, Tusk lets his SF take. Oh, never mind. He did, but still gets the kill. Puck keeping in top. Looking to make a play with his team here. Willow being a bit aggressive. Shadow Demon kind of beating it. Will they be able to read it? Magnus has the skewer to run away. They see the puck. They're trying to get out. Will he be able to? Yes. Puck cannot commit for this. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Doom ticking so low. They don't have the additional raise range. So he will be okay. Top lane, they're going on this Magnus again. The disruption is there. Does he have the skewer in a second? So he's going to be fine. But will the Shadow Demon be okay? Maybe not. He's caught in 2 brambles and killed. The instant punish side of Radiant. 6-1. Wisdom runes coming out at this point. Night Stalker did go for that bottle pickup finally. Has that illusion rune on him. Bottle refill coming out for the puck on the Shadow Demon. Ooh, they're looking for this Rubik now. He did contest that rewarding and now will eat all those raises. And again, the kill goes to Tusk. Would you call that a Kiirs? I would not. I mean, he was just securing the kill right there, so it's totally fine. Tucker now. Need to dive this tower. Puck is sticking a little bit low. If the spaceship is on cooldown, can be punished. Top lane, meanwhile, Shadow Demon being killed off. Never mind, bottom lane for contesting this reward. Shadow Fiend feeling really good about this. 39 is just sitting and farming, wasn't really bullied much in this phase. So he has the Orb of Corrosion up and is looking to go for the Radiance soon. Willow did portal over bottom. They are looking to push the aggression in the bottom lane itself. Shadow Fiend has that Morbid Mask, looking to go for the Dragon Lance. Top lane, Lifestealer now bullying this Magnus. Getting free reign over here. Both supports on both teams forced to this bottom lane. Shadowfield looking to take this tower. He has the mask completed. Puck has the invisible rune. Nice Stalker looking for every opportunity to bully this Puck out of the lane. He does have the edge given that it's nighttime and he's not going to give any space for this. Meanwhile, bottom lane, they are moving very aggressively on the Rubik towards the Shadow Fiend. There is a snowball onto the Doom. He manages to move back, so he's going to be okay for now, probably. Night Stalker is making his way bottom though. 9 turning mid. Shouting out some stacks, but there is only one. So they are just going to turn around for now. They're probably going to look to keep poking at this bottom lane tower eventually. Now the supports do have 6 on this Tusk and the Willow. No, not yet. Willow does not have her 6. So she's going to try to get it. Both Rubik and Shadow Demon also looking for it. Rubik is caught out, stepping too forward again and instantly punished by the Tusk. Tusk is not joking around. You come into my territory, you're gonna take my punch. And then the Rubik down again without that level 6. He is not happy about this. Has to be very careful. Shield rune on the Night Stalker. He is not letting this Puck get those bottles. Never mind. Bottom lane. Again, the aggression coming out from the Tusk. He's throwing back the Shadow Fiend this time. Puck looking to join this fight. Uses the coil on the Tusk. There is the disruption as well. Shadow Fiend looking to save his ally with that ulti. The Pure is there. Night Stalker joining in. Puck being punished insanely, and they're not done. They're looking for more. The Shadow Demon caught out, and Rubik, will he die again? Yes, there are the beautiful shards right in place, not allowing him to walk another foot. Triple kill going here. 2 for SF and 1 for the Night Stalker. 13-1. 11 minutes into the game. This is not looking good for Dire. GGK now stealing their stacks from YNF. YNF can't really do anything about it. They are scanning. Not going to catch anyone near the Ancient. They were only taking the Thatcher Camp stack. So now they are going back to the respective lanes. Night Stalker going for that Echo Saber. Shadow Fiend on the thing. And they are going for an aggressive snowball onto the Doom. Thrown back on the Willow. So could not reach for the Brambles, but does not matter. He is killed instantly by the right clicks of the Shadow Fiend. He didn't even have to raise for it. Rubik still not level 6. Just trying to protect his tank. Top lane, Lifestealer bullying this Magnus. Stalker is looking to join this, so Magnus is going to bait. They know what's up, they scouted this. Rubik is TPing in to protect his Lifestealer. There is the raid, the Shadow Fiend is there with the right legs thrown back. The Void, he is inside the Rubik in time, so he's going to be okay for now. Rubik might have to tank this again. Will he die? Yes, he will. But will Lifestealer be able to do more? But there is the RP here. He is killed off. There is a Pure on the Puck, so she cannot help. And she's left all alone. Will she be able to escape here? There is the pullback. Oh, but she is able to portal. So Puck will survive. And Shadow Fiend and Night Stalker will take this tower and get back to their farm. Night Stalker looking to make something happen here. Shadow Demon was alone in mid, just right clicking creeps. Was not aware of the Night Stalker's presence. Lifestealer TPing in. Does not have the infest. Playing very aggressively against this Night Stalker here. Looking to Lifesteal, did overestimate his damage, was taking a lot. Rage is going to run out. Puck is there to keep him in control with the Rubik. So Lifesteal is going to be okay, but definitely a very risky play there. Now the mid tower cannot be contested, and GGK will be able to take the tier 1 mid. Yasha completed on the Shadow Fiend. Now they get the map open for themselves. They will go for these stacks. They are smoked on the side of Dire. Lifestealer inside the Doom with the Infest. Wrapping around. Has the drums. Need to catch anyone who will be splitting up from his team. No, they don't get anyone, so Lifestealer will get back to farming. Going for a blink next on the Night Stalker. Puck needing a little bit more time. Does not have enough gold to finish that Witch's Blade. Needs another 1,000. So Dire is going to be sticking to this top jungle now. Try to get up some farm and levels. Rubik is still not level 6. Shadow Fiend managed to get it. So that is going to be definitely helpful in the fights. Doom now farming towards that blink dagger of his own. But Dire really standing on the back foot here, 18-1. They really need so much time. The aggression coming out. They did let this SF get through the draft phase. And they're not really able to answer to it. They did get dominated in the laning stage. The Tusk, such a value pickup, honestly. enabling his scores with and really being so aggressive with his initiations. Legion Rune used, Night Stalker hunting, but Dire's already backed off from there, so they're gonna be okay. Park, farming. Has to be a bit careful here. Alright, they're gonna be okay. So now they will look to the tier 2 top with this mask on the Shadow Fiend. Travis on the task. But there's really no contest coming out from the side of Dire. They just want this time to finish their items and get some levels on their heroes. Night Stalker, will he let it happen? He sees the park. Running towards him. Alright. Meanwhile, bottom lane, they did portal over. They are getting this life stealer. No infest save for him. Rubik is keeping out this time. RP is used a little bit late. And Rubik for once will live at the cost of his carry. Nice rotation coming out from the side of GGK. They're not giving them any breathing space. Each hero for themselves right now on the side of Dire. If anyone is dying, they're just gonna ditch them. Very aggressive observer ward here, scouting out the Shadow Demon, and he will be taken down by that Night Stalker. Nice vision here from the side of Radiant. Buck has her Witch's Blade completed. Now she's going for a use. She'll probably buy herself some time. But the towers are not waiting. Second tier 2 falling for Radiant. In the favor of Radiant, basically. Lifestealer is almost done with that Radiance. Just 100 gold away. Let's see if that can really change the game around. He definitely needs a time. Night Stalker is scouting. 1 minute 50 seconds still left for Night to go up. So he is looking. He uses his ulti to scout out. He catches the Doom. He is looking to take down this hero. Doom trying to stay alive. He has the drums. He's not clicking it. He thought he could live, but he could not. The brambles were there to stop him from moving any further. Mega kill streak for this Night Stalker. Revealing the blink. He's going for more. He has vision on the Shadow Demon, and Shadow Demon just right click down. Can't really do much. Lifestealer walking into the silence. Is able to sidestep that skewer. Crystal is up now on the Shadow Demon. Oh, so sorry about that, guys. There you go. There's the net worth. $13k net worth on the Shadow Demon. Sorry, on the Shadow Fiend. Way ahead of this Lifestealer. He is looking for that Daedalus. They are not joking around. They want to just kill all these towers, have that early game aggression, and honestly draft it with this plan. There is a smoke on the side of Dire to punish any sort of aggression coming out here with this high ground push. But Radiant did not go for it. Lifestealer is infested inside this park. Since they were looking for some sort of fight opportunity. But Radiant was already out of there. They'll probably go for the Roche, which will be coming over to the bottom side in a few seconds. Right. Roche not being contested here. Solar press done on the tusk. So a lot of aggression that's going to come out, and they're not going to really be able to kill off the score easily. Giving the +5 armor and 60 attack speed to the Shadow Fiend. Each time he saw that those racks are going to literally melt. He's almost done with that Demon Edge. Just 1000 more gold. Yeah, Night Stalker is camping mid. He might look to punish this Doom. They do have all their ultimates up. Harpoon being queued up on the Magnus. Dire not really having a chance to fight back against this. Their only chance at this moment is now the high ground defense. There is a blink on the Rubik. They have to be really careful because this Magnus can just blink and skewer out. So there is the phase shift. The shards in place. Scouting out something. There is the glyph. To delay this push, there were no creeps. So they're gonna have to wait. Backdoor protection is still down. Alright. Puck being very carefully positioned here. Power will go down, but they are being careful. Dire not really being able to contest this racks, but the racks are just melting. Almost 6 hits and half the racks is done. Shadow Fiend just walking into their base. Oh my god, the HP on the Doom flying out. RP there on the Lifestealer. He has the range, so he's gonna be okay for now. Never mind, he is killed. Rubik also taken down. This is not looking good for the Dire. He was focusing down the Doom, and GG is called. Oh. And GGK will take the win here. Nice Stalker not done yet. Dies in the base. Alright. There we go. GGK taking the victory against YNF. What a stomp game. Did not allow them to get anything. They got the SF in that draft. Very costly mistake coming out from the side of YNF, letting them pick up that Shadow Fiend, and then there was that flex pick of picking up the Night Stalker. Given that they did reveal the puck pick, as soon as it was their chance for the last pick of the draft, they went for the Night Stalker, which was a 200 IQ play. Really dealt with the entire mid lane and outplayed the entire team. This was such a value pickup. So entirely their synergy in their draft was so good. So really well played from GGK. And now we will be moving on to our next team. So stay tuned, guys. I will let you know what game is coming up soon. So in the meantime, just check out this ad from one of our sponsors and we will be with you shortly.
Welcome to Nagaland Doors, where we specialize in unique requirements. From custom-made doors to finely crafted products, we have everything you need to make your space truly unique. We take a collaborative approach with every project to make your decisions simple. Our team seeks to understand your needs and preferences to create a plan that incorporates our services with your ideas. Our top quality products and services can transform your home or business into a space that's both functional and beautiful. Whether you're looking for beautiful and durable doors, stylish wall panels, customized mirror frames, or partition walls, we have everything you need to bring your ideas to life. Our laser and CNC engraving services help you to create unique mementos and souvenirs that stand out from the rest. From outdoor signs that can withstand harsh weather conditions to indoor signs that can be designed to match your existing decor, we offer a wide range of signage options for you to make a bold statement. We also offer architectural and design services. Our team of experts will work with you to create a plan that incorporates your personal style into the design. At Nagaland Doors, we believe that the beauty of a space lies in the details. That's why we pay attention to every aspect of our products. We take pride in our work and we're committed to delivering the highest level of craftsmanship and customer service to all our clients. Unlock the beauty of your space with Nagaland Doors.
and the candles glitter like you're in a thriller. Heart goes pum pum pum. Ghostly figures, they can get so bitter. Sure you want to enter, you can turn back. You don't know where I've been. What's going on inside? Where the monsters like to come alive, come alive. Do you really wanna know me? I'm really not that cozy. It's up to you, so you decide, you decide. Would you love me up my words till the coffin's in the dirt? Try to break me like a curse, you know that will never work. I'm a little bit absurd. I like dancing on the verge. Anyone can love a pretty little mansion, but could you love a haunted, haunted house?
Right, everyone, a quick announcement for match 2 of today. We just found out that cops have gotten the default victory for match 2, given that Red Rebels, one of the players are short. They are short of one player, so they are going to have to be disqualified for that game, and cops are going to take the default victory. So now we will directly move on to match 3, which is Lactail Esports versus Opinai. And this will happen in maybe half an hour or so that the players can get ready. So stay tuned, guys, and we will start the match as soon as the players come in.
Could you love a haunted, haunted house? Or could you love me now? A haunted, haunted house. I'm a haunted house. A haunted, haunted house. If you're just looking inside. A haunted, haunted house. I'm a haunted house. Words till the coffin's in the third. Anyone can love a pretty little mansion.
with your pretty eyes and run with me, yeah. Cause you and I are a secret. Feel my drift against your skin. Cause honestly, let's hold our breath. This is so real. Just you and me with the skate girl tonight.
Where you look, where you touch, where you feel, yeah. Where you look, where you touch, where you feel, yeah. Can we talk about me and you? Can we talk about the truth? I wanna know, I wanna know. Can we talk about me and you? Can we talk about me and you? Can we talk about the truth? I wanna know, I wanna know. Can we talk about me and you? Can we talk about the truth? I wanna know, I wanna know. Can we talk about me and you? Can we talk about me and you? Can we talk about the truth? I wanna know, I wanna know. Can we talk about me and you? Where you look, where you touch, where you feel, yeah. Where you look, where you touch, where you feel, yeah. Where you look, where you touch, where you feel, yeah. Where you look, where you touch, where you feel, yeah.
say I make you nervous, a tragedy, I'm a beautiful disaster, a reckoning, you wonder how I got this way. You think I'm someone to be saved, someone to clean up and tame. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh. You think I would look pretty on your arm once you cover up my bruises and battle scars, but it always ends the same. Can't bear the things I've had to face, got you crying on your knees in pain. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh, you break your back to make me feel again, suffocate to make me breathe again, lose your mind from endless pain. Some things never change, never change. Oh, redemption never came. I stopped asking for forgiveness, cause you should know only fools tread where the angels fear to go, but you keep trying to get too close. Save myself by turning into stone, so save your judgment cause you just don't know. But some things never change, never change. Oh, they say I should feel guilty and change my ways, leaving crumpled bodies in my wake. Swear I didn't mean to make them break, swear I didn't mean to make them break. But they're so delicate and so mundane, and they keep coming like a moth to a flame. Oh, some things never change, never change. You break your back to make me feel again, suffocate to make me breathe again, lose your mind from endless pain. Some things never change, never and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Don't stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for
Yo, Andy.
that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. My darling dear, you're never here. When I'm in pain, you hide and disappear. Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near, in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares through. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the
and reality collide. Are we back to the start? I can play the game, but I'm falling again. No, don't hold back, take it far. Promise you the same, let the pleasure begin. How about you coming closer? We can do my place. Maybe we can try meeting up by 7. You'll be saying over, so it's guaranteed. I'll be forever thinking about you and me. I don't wanna let you go. I don't wanna let you go. Tell me what you want to know. Run your fingers down me so. 'Cause you're in my head. You are. 'Cause you're in my head. 'Cause you're in my. I don't wanna let you go. I don't wanna let you go. Tell me what you want to know. Run your fingers down me so. 'Cause you're in my
Welcome to Nagaland.
All right, everyone, welcome to the second game of today. Laughtail Esports versus Opinai. We are finally into the game and the drafting phase has begun. I hope you guys are excited, and if you are, make sure to let us know which team you're supporting in the YouTube chat poll. We have a poll for you guys to put your votes about which team you think will win. So definitely cast it and stay tuned to see some really amazing Dota coming out from both these teams. Some information about these teams is that Lakhtail is from Mizoram, while Opainai is a home team from Nagaland. So definitely, if anyone is here cheering on these teams, make sure you're known in the chat. And let's move into the dark discussion. We have Laughdale Esports banning out supports on a priority. They have taken out some really annoying lane heroes like Shadow Demon and Clockwork. Meanwhile, Opa and I going for the first Shadow Fiend band. Definitely, we saw how strong this hero can be if he is let through. So they are not going to take any chances and taking him out right in the first band and then moving on to some bans on the Marcy and the Invoker. They are using some of the reserve time to decide this final ban. All right, and they go with the silencer ban. Interesting ban that they take out the invoker and the silencer. Might be just that they do not want to play against these heroes based on whatever draft they have planned out. Might be some very tough heroes to play into. Silencer being a very strong laning support. And Laughdale Esports ban out a Grimstroke, the third support, and then go for a Pangolier pick. This hero is a very, very, very strong mid laner. He can have so much control in the lane. It's very hard to really win against the Pangolier given the sustain he gets from the shield crash and the amount of damage he deals out with the swashbuckle. So interesting that Locktail decides to open with the Pangolier and Opinai using this opportunity to pick up the Luna that was not banned out. So both teams going for an aggressive first pick here on their heroes. Which is really interesting. Now we move on to the second phase of the band. We take out the Mars, a very good band coming out, given that the arena can be a great setup with that Luna ulti. And he's a very annoying offlaner to honestly deal with. Very strong right now in the meta. So yeah, and also they take out the primal beats. He is very strong in the laning phase with that trample and has great amount of aggression and magic burst coming out with his ability to really just charge into the fights and with the BKB piercing ulti to really hold down a hero and keep them in control. It's a very annoying hero to deal with. So Laughdale Esports, with the draft that they have planned, they are taking out the primal beat, giving us a little bit of a peek into what they might be thinking. Now that the offlaners have been banned out on the Laughdale Esports side, we might have to think about what kind of a carry they're going for. Opa and I going for the Pudge pick. Alright, this is going to be pretty fun. Pudge very good at keeping a hero locked in place, catching them off guard with that hook. And probably they're looking to get that early game advantage with this hero. He really sets the momentum of the game with any kind of successful ganks and getting those flesh heap stacks right off of the bat. So nice pickup from Opa and I. Honestly, this could be a Pudge mid or 4. We'll have to see how they are planning on playing it out. Laftail Esports using some of their reserve time to make their next pick. They can go for their support pickups at this point. Now that they've revealed that Pangolier really secure those lanes for themselves. Rubik is looking like a good support pickup here, being able to really steal this Luna ulti. Fudge hook, and they go for the Lich into the Tusk. Two extremely strong laning supports. The Lich with the Frost Blast spell amp that he gets, and the Tusk also so strong. We just saw him in the previous game. The amazing amount of control he gives in fight, the aggression they can dish out with this hero. So very interesting that they respond with this Mareska, which is the Dark Willow. She can be, again, she has time and again proved herself in this tournament with those brambles and ulti setups and really being able to control heroes. So Pangolier, even if he's rolling around, can be dealt with later on when he, finishes his ulti. He really does not have that freedom to jump around. And along with the task, there is a way to counter initiate with these brambles, locking him in place, setting up for maybe a bit of a convenient punch hook, and also stopping the team from moving around or disengaging very easily against a Luna's aggressive eclipse into the chase that she usually likes to do. So it's definitely a very good support that goes well with this draft. And then they go into the Tide Hunter for their off lane. Opinai using all these very strong, AoE control heroes. Tide Hunter very good at keeping everyone locked in. Then they can set up with the Brambles and the Luna Chase. So right now they have a plan in place. A lot of magic damage coming out on the side of Opinai. How is Laftail Esports going to respond to this? They definitely need some sort of sustain here, some sort of counter. They do have the roll coming out, so Pango doesn't really care if he gets off his roll in time. Now they have to think about a carry hero that can actually stand and fight into this without being too heavily reliant on any kind of like BKB. So let's see what can they go for. Ursa is definitely looking good. All right, they go for the Medusa, a hero that can just chill in the backlines while the team takes the brunt of it and can really kite any sort of base coming out here. She can also contest this Luna in the farming department where she can actually farm really quickly and scale a lot, even in the early game, even in the mid game, even in the late game. So definitely a good pickup from the side of Tails. Now we move into the last round of bans. Both teams are choosing their bans very carefully. Laftail takes out the Fop, and Opa and I believe that this Pangolier is the offlaner. So they are banning out a Puck mid. It could be an offlane Pango. So we will have to see how they are going to actually play this hero. Opinai needs a really strong control mid. What can they pick up? There is a lot of flexibility available on both teams. It could be a mid Pango or an offlane Pango. Could be a post-4 Pudge or a mid Pudge. So let's see how they are going to play this. They are banning out the mid-laners. They're using a little bit of their reserve time for this final ban. Then the pick will go to Laftail. All right, they take out the Lina. They do not want to be playing against her. She can be a really snowbally hero once she makes that boots of travel and starts ganking all the lanes. Very good at deep push and overall nuking any heroes. So a nice ban coming out from the side of Upine Nai. Laftail now onto their final ban before they make this pick. So they have to think about what hero they definitely do not want to play against based on this pick. And someone who can really reach this Luna and dish out a lot of damage to her. Alright, they take out the Storm Spirit. Now, interesting amount of heroes left in the pool, being the Void Spirit, the Ember Spirit, maybe a Kunka. We'll have to see. They do need a little bit of tankiness on the side of Laughtail Esports, so that is why I'm not thinking this Pangolier is their offlaner. Alright, they get that tankiness. They get the Earth Spirit picked up on the side of Laughtail, a very skill dependent hero, can be so annoying in the fights with that magnetize coming out from him, can really turn fights around with those stones being able to silence, push back, pull in, and really just set up an entire crazy team fight for the team. So very interesting to see an Earth Spirit coming out in the tournament. It's going to be so fun to see the outplays coming out on this hero. Can be so aggressive and really entertaining to watch. So Opine 9, based on that, go for the Void Spirit pickup on their side. And this is the final draft from the Opine Eye versus Laughtail. Both team draft looking very interesting. Laughtail looking a little bit new. Definitely some new heroes coming out with the Pangolier and the Earth Spirit. It's going to be so fun to watch some top tier gaming coming out from these teams. So definitely, if you like these drafts now and you weren't able to decide which team was going to win, now you can cast your votes, guys, based on this draft on the YouTube poll while we tune into the game 2 of today. Alright, guys, game 2 of day 6 is officially underway. Teams are making their ways to their respective lanes. Interestingly, on the side of Laughtail, while Opine Eye is smoked up and moving towards the top rune, looking for a contest. Earth Spirit is walking up. He is seen by this ward. He has a ward of his own. They know about this. Void Spirit smoke gets broken. They don't know that the rest of Laughtail is not here, so they're going to be careful about this. Very aggressive observer coming out. Task has the sentry ward. There is a pudge, so they have to be careful. Nice hook onto the Task, who was walking very casually onto the enemy side. And he is taken down by the Willow at first blood. Not too sure what the Task was thinking there. And now that sorts out the laning. Pose 5 Pudge. Pose 4 Willow with the Tide. Mid Earth Spirit versus the Void. Two spirits fighting it out in the mid lane. Let's keep a track of those last hits. Earth Spirit will be using his Boulder Smash most of the time to secure his last hits, while the Void Spirit will be using the Pulse. Both do have a good amount of damage on each other, but Void Spirit does have a little bit of advantage. early on. Lot of harass coming out on both teams in this lane. Lich looking a little bit aggressive here. We have to keep our eyes peeled because these teams are going to be very aggressive on these heroes. Lich has to be careful here. Tanking a lot of damage. Has the force blast. Gonna be okay. Meanwhile, top lane. Casper's looking for an opportunity to hook, but is instantly punished. Tries for a hook on the Tusk, but does not get it. They're gonna be okay for now. Below was taking a little bit low. Tide also super low. So Radiant is having a good time in this bottom lane. Fudge gets the hook on the Tusk and now he's able to take some damage. Will Luna be able to secure this? Yes, she will. Kill going to the Luna. Meanwhile, bottom lane, they are diving the tower, but they have to be careful. There is the gaze. They'll be able to make more out of this. Not really. Can tank through. Mid lane, Earth Spirit rolling in onto the Void Spirit. Some aggression coming out. Interestingly enough, bottom lane, the Medusa and the Lich being so aggressive, really pushing out their lane into the tower of Opinai. I was looking for more hook opportunities, but is a little bit low on the mana right now. Mid lane, they are just battling it out. Void Spirit sitting at a bit of an advantage, as we said, because of those spells, but he does have the regen in place for the Earth Spirit, so he's gonna be okay. Lich getting caught out here, a little bit low on mana. Has to be careful. Blaze coming out mid lane. Earth Spirit did take too much damage, but again, he does have the regen, so he's gonna be okay. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Tide ticking a bit low, but is able to get back thanks to that bramble usage. Meanwhile, top lane, they do get the Pango to be out of position. He does have the shield crash, so he's dishing out some damage. There is snowball in 6 seconds, so they have to be very careful. Pango a bit low on the mana there. Nice attempt at the pull, but he could not. Got the roll off in time. Okay, Tide was pushed back to go to the base and get some regen on himself. Lot of harass coming out in that bottom lane. Water runes are up, so they will get their bottle refill on the Earth Spirit. Unfortunately, the Void did not go for a bottle. So he's just going for that direct itemization. Interestingly, looking to finish his stick and threads. Fudge is still low on top lane, so he's going to need some sort of regen. So top lane is going to be pretty okay for the side of Radiant for a while. They can look to make some moves. Void Spirit doing pretty well with the 30-6 last hit, sitting at the top of the last hit chart. Medusa being a little bit ahead, having 25, but Luna not really doing so well with just 10 last hits, sitting at the lowest on the map. So she's not having a good game. Fudge being focused down here. They are looking for an aggressive play. There is the snowball in. Do they have more? Not really. No shards, no snowball. He has a swashbuckle, but it's not enough. So Fudge is able to stay alive through this task, looking to get out of there. Creeps following him. Will he be able to get that hook? Nice bramble, but he's able to step out. Oh, but dies with the bramble itself. Ooh, nice plays coming out here. Task thinking that he's going to respawn, wants to go on this Void Spirit. Looking to give that bottle refill here. Oh, Oh, Void Spirit stepping in, looking to punish. I did not expect the task to be there, I guess. No, but he's looking to punish. He does have the grip off, so he is trying to stay alive through this. Void Spirit now looking towards this task. Lich is there to help him out, so both supports stepping in, but no help coming in on the side of Dire. The one more stone down, so he will be taken down by this task. Great response from the side of Radiant. Unfortunately, both supports of Dire could not really come and save this Void Spirit. Luna having a very tough time, only sitting at 19 last hits, 6 minutes into the game. Medusa is doing very well. She is looking so aggressively. There is the gauge, there is the root, but this is a very tanky task, so he's gonna be okay. Meanwhile, mid lane, Void Spirit getting that solo kill onto this Earth Spirit. You would not expect that. He must have overstayed his welcome. He was very low. Top lane, they are going for this Pango. Pudge being caught out for that aggression. Can they do something? Yes, they get the swashbuckles so low. Angolia thinking about going on the Luna, but she uses her stick charges, so he decides not to go for it. Luna is still low. Both Pango and Task waiting around here. Luna deciding to go towards the neutrals to stay safe. Very aggressive ward in the lane. Hook is used to secure that creep. Tango thinking about a roll here. Luna coming back to lane for some reason. Getting controlled over there with the roll. There are the shots, but oh, is it? Oh, he gets inside. So, oh, the hook back on the Pudge onto the Luna. She will fall, but good attempt. Now Willow is there to try to help out his teammate. He is taking a lot of tower damage on this task. Will they be able to make a play? 3 seconds on the hook. Void Spirit with the Remnant, and he jumps in and secures that kill. Void Spirit now focusing this Pangolier. Oh, but the Swashbuckle doing so much damage, but luckily they stay alive, so they're gonna be okay. Meanwhile, Lich and Dusa got a kill on the task. He is still not level 6, so he has been bullied out. Both support so low. Void Spirit looking for an opening here. They are able to get back to safety. He has an illusion rune. Might look to make a play here. They have the ward discarded out. Smoked away from the ward. Moving in pretty deep. Luna is here. She is farming. She does not have the Eclipse yet, so they are starting off with the Snowball and the roll and keeping her locked in place. The Urn and the last hit on the Earth Spirit, taking that Luna down. She did not expect that gank. Mid lane, Lich looking to defend this push. He does have the ultimate. So Void Spirit is going to have to be very careful. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Dusa a little low. No mana on this hero. She has the stick charges, is able to proc it. So that is going to be probably turnaround. Earth Spirit TPing in, looking to go for this tide. There is a connect. They jump in, swashbuckle, and he is killed. Angelier taking that kill on the Tide Hunter. Great stick usage from the Dusa, keeping herself alive so that her teammates can respond. They are pinging top. Angelier going in on the Luna. She was just trying to get some creep. She has Eclipse, but is it going to help her? Not really. She is bursted down before any more Lucent Beams come out. Another win for Laughtail. 7-7. Lich was taken down as well. While the Luna was focused. Solo kill for the Void Spirit there. They are TPing mid now for Spirit. Oh, there is the Lich. Ulti being bounced, but staying in the creeps. Nice hook by the Fudge. What a catch. Gets him in place. Starts trying to tank through this. Earth Spirit able to roll out, so Task will die for his core here. What a sacrifice from the support, keeping his Earth Spirit alive. Nice hook from the Pudge. Great plays coming out from both these supports. Void Spirit done with that Mage Slayer now. This will really amp up his damage in the game. Earth Spirit looking for a Blade Mail. Very low, so he can't really contest anything here, so Lich has to be careful. Top lane Pangolier positioned extremely aggressively. Farming away these stacks, taking them away from the Luna. Should I invite you? Earth Spirit rolling in, trying to get that Invis runes, and he does! What a nice pickup from the Earth Spirit! He's just styling on that Willow there, dodging the brambles, getting that rune. Oh, Void Spirit. Tiny debate coming out there. Side now getting some breathing space, able to farm up the bottom lane. Oh, never mind. Earth Spirit hooked and killed in the mid lane in the blink of an eye. Kill taken out by this Void Spirit. Nice plays coming out from the side of the Pudge. Just scouting out this Tide Hunter now. Both supports looking to make a play here. They are using the Lich ulti to keep him in control. Snowball is there, Glaze is there, but Bramble and the Ravage being used now to punish this aggression from these support doers. He is using the Bedlam and the Shadow Realm to secure the skill, but he's trying to get out. He can. Getting a bit low. The grip taking so much, doing so much damage. Luna trying to join this, wanted to make something happen with that Eclipse, but she's sticking so low. Meanwhile, on the back lines, they are able to get this Luna kill. Void Spirit wanted to make something happen here, but could not. He is going for the Lich now. Being focused down, Earth Spirit thinking about joining in. Oh, misses the boulder. Now Tusk is there in team. Pudge is hooking back the Void Spirit. They're looking to turn this around on the side of the Radiant. Alright, they get the Void Spirit kill with that roll, and Pudge now left all alone. Tide thought about joining him, but nope, they're gonna leave this position fight to die. And he will be taken down by that Angolier. What a fight. All 5 heroes on the side of Dire taken down at the cost of just that Tusk and Lich aggression. Good response coming from the side of Radiant. Blacktail Esports now able to look towards this mid tower. Unfortunate positioning honestly from the Luna. She wanted to turn the fight around, make something happen there. Mid lane, Void Spirit stepping in very aggressively. Wanted to burst this Earth Spirit, but his supports were there to keep him alive. Pudge camping the mid lane. Looking for an angle. Let's pull back off. Luna looking to farm up these stacks. She's very squishy right now. She's way behind. Let's look at the net worth. That's right. Void Spirit sitting at the top net worth along with this DOTA. Top lane. Willow getting caught out by this Pango and Tusk. She uses her fear to push them back, so she's going to be safe. Earth Spirit with that Blade Mail completed is now looking to go for a vessel. Looking to break these heroes, definitely needed for this tide. And Pudge, mid lane, Void Spirit. Jumping in and keeping that lane pushed out as much as possible, keeping this Earth Spirit camp here. Oh, nice hook attempt, but misses, goes for the creep instead. Medusa, in all this time, has been able to farm up a Manta style, is now going for that diffusal. Void Spirit and Fudge Smoke, they are moving towards this bottom jungle. See the Pango, Lich is there on the side. Hook misses, he was thinking about rolling, but they're trying to keep him locked in place, and they will be able to. Dominating streak taken up by the Void Spirit. Lich really couldn't help him out there. Now with that shield rune, he's back to defending mid. Willow and Tide still staying here in the bottom. No Ravage for 100 seconds. Will the Radiant look to make something? A nice hook onto the touch. The Fudge is able to get it. He uses the flash and he's trying to keep him locked in place. The Astral misses. Now there is the diffuser on the Pango, keeping him in place. The Fear is a little bit late, so Fudge is going to get rolled on. Oh no, but the shots keeping the Pango back. Not working out for him. He will get the Fudge kill, but is delayed a lot. Willow is on him, back from the Pulse. They're trying to make this turnaround fight. They do not have Ravage. They're looking to kill off this Tide. He is tanking through damage. Meanwhile, Medusa is there to join this fight. She's sticking down on this Pudge and she will take him down. Radiant lose nothing but take 4 heroes along with this mid tier 1 tower. What an unfortunate fight. Starting with that Pudge hook. The shards. Unfortunate. The way the Pango wants to roll is like really just go around freely. But whenever there are shards in the place, it does really block his movement. He could not finish off the Pudge in time, giving so much time for Dio to just respond in and turn that fight around. But then the Medusa also joined. So she was able to really take part in that fight and dish out so much damage. Looked really in the favor of Dio for a bit there. Tide has the blink now, 10 seconds for the Ravage. They want to make a play. They had the fear up too in 4 seconds. So they are going to move behind the Void Spirit, try to find someone. Honestly, they will have to gang this Medusa at some point. She has not died even a single time in this game. But looking for that Aether Lens. Tide sees the Pango. Their team knows. They are wrapping around. He uses the roll. He's going towards the Willow. Uses the diffusal on her. Nice hook in on the Willow, keeping his teammate alive. Pango looking to roll away. And he will. Nice disengage from the Pango. Good heads up and awareness. But he is still alone in mid lane. They know he doesn't have roll. They are smoked and moving towards him. Ooh, he contests with the shield crash, is silenced, but the pull misses. Hook also a little bit off, so Pango layer is going to be A-OK. Arcane Rune. Oh, the roll in from the Earth Spirit. He does get the Arcane Rune. But there is the fear keeping him locked in place and he is killed off for that aggression. Now Tusk also being punished. Luna is there with the Eclipse. Medusa joining from the right. Looking to turn this fight around for her team. She takes down the Pudge. Willow caught a little bit off on the side of Radiant here. Very far from her team. Medusa now looking towards that Skadi. Aghanim Scepter completed on the Void Spirit. Nice farm coming out from this hero. He is sitting at the top net worth along with the Dusa and the Pangolier. So always, the Dusa is always there to really save her team, and she is able to defuse it and take down this Pudge before he can even hook her. She's just mad fighting over here. Fighting against this Void Spirit, there is the fear on him. Trying to keep him busy, but the right clicks are so strong. He just ticks down. He can't outwalk it. Great response from the side of Radiant. That does not feel good for that Void Spirit. He wanted to burst down the ledge, but he couldn't. Radiant feeling really confident now. Rolling in. Are able to disengage here. He warded a very aggressive observer ward. They are probably going to get this tower for free. Pudge is positioned a little bit aggressively to see in case they go for this. Tormentor is thinking about the hook. He goes for it but definitely misses. So now they will take this Tormentor on the side of Radiant. Shard going to the task. Ice shards increase the depth and enemies trapped are slowed and take damage per second. So it's a nice little buff coming out from him. But again, Pangolier doesn't really like the shards in the fight. So they will have to time it perfectly so that they don't really block each other. Dusa having a very good game. Luna on the other hand needs so much more time. She only has her Manta. She's looking for a BKB so that she can really ulti and run in at these heroes. Earth Spirit almost done with his BKB. Only about 1,000 gold off. Void Spirit looking for the ledge, jumps in, gets the silence off, but is not able to do enough damage, so gets out. Nice debate by the Lich there. They did keep them occupied for this duration of the Rosh. It was basically a free Rosh. No contest from the side of Dire. They really wanted the time. So Dusa will pick it up. She does have the Skadi now. She is going for that Aghanim Scepter. She is so huge. Literally just walking in on this tier 2 tower all alone. They don't care. Luna is trying to join her team here to fight the aggression coming out from Radiant. Hook does not connect. Tide jumps in, throws the anchor on the Lich. He is debating them really deep, and that is definitely a debate. Pangolier rolling in from the backlines. Void Spirit looking to kill off this Lich first. Solar Crest on him, so keeping him alive. Luna, Eclipse being committed here, trying to keep the teams back, dish out some damage. But the Ravage is there onto the Earth Spirit and the Tusk. Pangolier keeping the Luna in control. The Pudge trying to save her with the Dismember, but no, Medusa is there now to join and clean up the fight. Tide gets to TP out, and he's gonna be okay. Every attempt by the side of Dire is just being outplayed. They drag the fight on every single time, trying to get something. But they just can't seem to burst down these heroes quick enough, and Medusa is always there for the cleanup. The Solar and the Drunken Buddy is now there. Pangolier being punished for being so aggressively placed bottom. But the Radiant not even moving. They just don't want to care about anything else but these towers. BKB up on the Earth Spirit. Oh, the hook. He tried. But Earth Spirit just stopped moving a few seconds earlier. Now they're looking towards the top lane with the Aegis still on the Dusa, and she's almost done with this Aghanim Scepter, honestly. 23 to 16 at 26 minutes into the game. Luna farming over here while they are pushing the top lane. Has to be careful not to get caught out. Void Spirit picks up a haste rune. Wanting to keep this mid lane pushed out. Medusa, meanwhile, just poking at this top. Rax. How are they going to contest it? Oh, nice hook onto the real Dusa. Dismember in place. He rolls in to save her. He's taking so much damage on the Pudge, but the Pure is in place. There is the snowball onto the Tide. Trying to disengage, get out of the high ground, but Dusa is there with her ulti. So low on the mana. Oh, but the Drunken Buddy saved. Ravage onto the heroes. Earth Spirit able to get out, but the amount of magnetic grip coming out here takes down the Willow. Medusa killed for the first time, hooked back into tier 4. Luna Eclipse used. They are trying to burst down this hero, but so much damage coming out from this Medusa. They're all ticking so low. Earth Spirit there to give that backup, and the final hit is there. Medusa, a beast right now. And now she has that Aghanim as well. Buyback on the Tide. The Pangolier has that Orchid and Aghanims. So much damage coming out. They really can't stand there with these diffusals. So much mana burn as well. They do get this Rax in the mid lane, so they will now disengage. Some good hooks coming out on the Pudge in that high ground defense, but Medusa was just so strong. Medusa now looking for a Kaya Sanj. And the Earth Spirit has an Invis Rune looking towards an Octarine. They are definitely snowballing. The Dire has to be really careful about the fights they take and look to decide which hero they really want to burst. Top lane, Pudge looking at the Pangolier, but is punished instantly by the Radiant. And now they are looking and poking at this Rax. Top lane. What can the Dire do about it? They're not really moving back. They can't really do anything against this, so it's probably going to be a free Rax. Willow is just taking off the mid lane creeps. That is a free top Rax for the side of Radiant, and they are not done. They are walking bot. She is gonna bramble just to keep them back for a little bit. Dusa just walking. Void Spirit, little bit outside the base. Oh, gets caught during that roll. He tried to spear, trying to position it perfectly. Meanwhile, the rest of Dire did TP in. Medusa being controlled, but that Aghanim doing so much. They're just poking. She just has to sit inside this base. Earth Spirit walking in. Dusa just pushing them back. What are they going to do about a nice hook onto the Dusa, pushing her back. Meanwhile, in the back lines, they are focusing this team. So a lot of damage going out onto the Radiant. Dusa is manning up and fighting here. But the Earth Spirit and the Tusk are taken down. Dusa doesn't care. She's going for the Rax. Takes down the Tide. Along with that, Pango is there to back her up. Now they're looking for the Luna. She has no mana. She has no HP. She has no life. She is taken down. Dusa sees the Willow. wants to go for her, but she is able to get to safety. Lich, being caught by this void spirit, he was trying to burst him down at least, but nope, he is punished now, standing over here, taking so much damage while he's silent. The gaze is there to keep him in place while DOTA gets that last hit. Nice hook onto the Lich, so Lich will fall. But there is no stopping this push coming out from the Pango and the Medusa. Medusa really hasn't even moved from this base. They pull her. Yamata dodges the stun. Bedlam is there, but she's totally fine. What are they gonna do about this? Another hook! What that snake? Oh my god, stunning 3 heroes. She doesn't care. She's like, take me. 5 back on the Pudge. This time to get the task. The Dismember is in, and so task is killed here. But DOTA is still standing there trying to dish out as much damage as possible. She does go into the dark left, trying to stay alive. One man show here from this DOTA. Her teammates are not even nearby. She's just forcing these guys back into her base. Uses her stone gaze to keep them in. She is pulled into the ancient finally, but they're all stone and she's forced to stay there, being controlled. Her team is walking. They're all stone again. The Aghanim doing so much, and ancient in the meantime just falls. And that win goes to Laughtail Esports. Medusa, they did not have an answer for that hero. Opine Knight tried so hard, but they just did not have the answer. She was snowballing out of control from the laning stage. But Luna was doing so hard. She could not get that lead. She was so far back in that net worth. So early in the game. She was completely shut down. 10 minutes into the game, behind most of the cores, only ahead of her own tide. It's not where you want to see your Luna. Definitely had a very tough lane against this Pangolier with this Swashbuckle. So GG, well played from the side of both teams, but Laughtail take the win. That is the final game of today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the Dota matches. Honestly, all teams have put up their best fight here, but we did have clear victors. And we're just going to see more and more amazing Dota coming out from these teams going forward. So make sure to tune in tomorrow, where we bring more Dota for you. And this is brought to you by the Department of Youth Resources and Sports. So kudos to them. And let's look forward to the next day of Dota. And I will see you there. In the meantime, stay tuned, guys, and we'll see you there. Bye-bye.
Welcome to Nagaland Doors, where we specialize in creating high-quality interior and exterior products for your unique requirements. From custom-made doors to finely crafted products, we have everything you need to make your space truly unique. We take a collaborative approach with every project to make your decisions simple. Our team seeks to understand your needs and preferences to create a plan that incorporates our services with your ideas. Our top quality products and services can transform your home or business into a space that's both functional and beautiful. Whether you're looking for beautiful and durable doors, stylish wall panels, customized mirror frames, or partition walls, we have everything you need to bring your ideas to life. Our laser and CNC engraving services help you to create unique mementos and souvenirs that stand out from the rest. From outdoor signs that can withstand harsh weather conditions to indoor signs that can be designed to match your existing decor, we offer a wide range of signage options for you to make a bold statement. We also offer architectural and design services. Our team of experts will work with you to create a plan that incorporates your personal style into the design. At Nagaland Doors, we believe that the beauty of a space lies in the details. That's why we pay attention to every aspect of our products. We take pride in our work and we're committed to delivering the highest level of craftsmanship and customer service to all our clients. Unlock the beauty of your space with Nagaland Doors.